Let this candle, the spirit of scouting, light our way. We are gathered here to present Cub Scouting's highest honor, the Arrow of Light Award. But first, I will tell you a story of a tribe that lived far to the southwest. Across the desert from their village was a tall mountain. Once a year, it was a challenge to every young brave to climb this mountain and prove his manhood. On the day of the challenge, the old chief gathered all the young braves before him and said, "Go and climb the mountain as far as you can. When you can go no further, bring back a totem of the place you stopped." All the young braves ran across the desert, each one knowing he could surely climb the mountain. These are our bobcats, who have just started the journey. After a few hours, the first young brave returned. He carried a piece of sagebrush. The chief said, "You have done well. You have just begun to cross the desert to where the sagebrush grows. This represents our tiger cub." Later, a second brave returned. In his hand, he held a cottonwood branch. The chief said, "You have done well. You started your journey and made it to the base of the mountain where the cottonwood trees grow. This represents our wolf cubs." The sun was high when the third brave returned. In his hand, he held a cedar branch. The chief nodded and said, "You've climbed strong and made it partway up the mountain. Keep working, and you will surely climb the mountain." This represents our bear cubs. The sun was setting when the fourth brave returned. He was clutching a pine branch. The chief was pleased and said, "You're a fine young brave. You have almost made it to the top. You've climbed to where only the silent pines will grow. Next year, you will certainly make it to the top." This represents our Webelos. The chief scanned the horizon and stood vigil through the night, watching for the last brave to return. When the sun rose the next morning, he saw the final warrior stumbling back across the desert toward him. The brave collapsed at his feet and held up an empty hand. The old chief smiled and helped him to his feet. He was a splendid young man, tall, brave, and proud. The chief said, "You've done well. You have crossed the sands and climbed to the top of the mountain where nothing grows. You have seen the mountains you will climb next, and beyond them the shining sea. You need no totem. You have proved yourself through your journey, and it shows in your face." This represents the young men who have earned the Arrow of Light. They have climbed to the top of Cub Scouting's mountain. Beyond them, they have seen mountains of scouting they have yet to climb, on their way to the shining sea of adulthood. We now recognize those who have made it that climb and earned the Arrow of Light. We call forward Colin McQueen. This arrow represents the path you have followed in scouting. You've been found worthy of the Arrow of Light. Congratulations and good luck on your journey. We call forward Christian Carter. This arrow represents the path you have followed in scouting. You've been found worthy of the arrow of light. Congratulations, and good luck on your journey. We call forward Jaden York. This arrow represents the path you have followed in scouting. You've been found worthy of the arrow of light. Congratulations, and good luck on your journey. We call forward Chad Redkey. This arrow represents the path you have followed in scouting. You've been found worthy of the arrow of light. Congratulations, and good luck on your journey. Now may God watch over us all until we meet again.
I figure it out.
That's my face.
Getting new.
Chad Redkey. Across the bridge. Christian Carpenter.
No, you don't.
Jaden York.
can maybe go back to normal if me and Jake can go back to normal after this. Okay.
You join us in the oath.
Okay, repeat after him. After he says a sentence, you'll say.
On my honor,
On my honor,
I will do my best
I will do my best
to do my duty
to do my duty
to God and my country,
to God and my country,
to obey the scout law,
to obey the scout law,
to help other people at all times,
help other people at all times,
to keep myself physically strong,
keep myself physically strong,
mentally awake,
mentally awake,
and morally straight.
and morally straight.
Two.